Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. I just pulled up to work and I actually don't start for another hour, so I thought I would jump on here real quick and just address something. But before I get into it, I just want to ask you guys, if you can see this or you can hear this, please just pop a like on it just so that I know that it's coming through okay. And also, obviously, if you have any questions, feel free to pop them on the bottom of the video and I will get back to you. But essentially what I wanted to do is address my last video. I was talking about finding your moments of gratitude and looking for moments of positivity, and I have a few people have come back to me and said that, I started the day really well, but then I sort of fell short, or I found it really hard today, and kind of took it as it meant that it was a failure because they didn't carry that attitude the whole way through. And I just want to sort of bring your attention to the fact that everybody has those moments. I mean, I was up this morning so normally I don't get out of bed till about 6:30, maybe 7 o'clock if I'm lucky. I was up at 10 to 5 this morning to get Michael to work because he doesn't have his car. And so, for me, I was horrible this morning. I was not in a good place. I'm not a morning person, and it was really, really hard for me to find my moments of gratitude. And so I just wanted to sort of reassure you guys that when you're having these days where when you're having these moments where you're maybe not quite as positive as you want to be, that is completely okay. It takes a little while to build a habit, and that's what we're doing. We're just building that habit of keeping an eye out for the positives. And the more you do it, the more practice you have, the better you become at it. And it's one of those things where the more you notice it, it will sort of kickstart this cycle, and it'll actually start to appear a lot more in your life. And it is essentially a habit. So when you find, like myself, if you're default to being a relatively negative person, you're going to fall back into that habit really easily. It's better the devil you know. It's the path of least resistance, and that's something that can be a little bit tricky to break. It's not impossible, and it's not about being perfect straight away. So I just want to reassure you guys that if you're having a day where either you've started it really positively and it's kind of gone downhill, or even if you've woken up and it's just a bad day, that is not the end, okay? You don't have to get stuck in that, and it doesn't mean that you've failed. What it means is that you're giving yourself more opportunities. You're giving yourself more of a challenge to find these moments, and that is completely okay. So for me, I didn't like getting up at 5 o'clock. I did not like getting Emily up that early. I didn't like dropping her off to daycare before the sun is up. And I certainly wasn't planning on getting to work an hour early. But the benefit is that now I am here early, and I can get things done, and I can get things organized. And normally I'm rushing through that door with about 5 minutes to spare, and I barely have time to make my cup of tea. And this morning I'm going to have a chance to really chill out and get into my zone. So, that's my moment of gratitude. It took me a couple of hours to get there, but in retrospect, it is there. And that's what I want to really push to you guys, is even if you don't find it when you're in the moment, you will find it. You just got to give yourself a break. Just take a breath, take a beat, go for a walk if you have to. Just don't beat yourself up about it. I just want you guys to practice. Eventually, it will become habit, and once it becomes habit, it will become easy. So have a great day. Have an amazing Friday. It's about to lead into a fantastic weekend. I don't know if all of you guys are in Melbourne, but we're looking to have some relatively nice weather, which is surprising for Melbourne. But I am really looking forward to it. It's going to be wonderful. You guys are going to have a great time. And if you do have any thoughts or questions, please do pop them in the comments below, and I will be very happy to discuss them with you. Have a great day, guys. Bye.